This is Magdalene with your latest news. You may have been hearing some rumors circulating about an invasion from space. These rumors are in fact true. Here's Julia with more information at a location near where the initial invasion took place.
Great job, Magdalene. I'm here at the scene of the invasion. The creatures are said to be from Mars, and we're traveling in a cylinder-like machine. These creatures are said to be as big as a bear, gray, and leathery. Pictures have been sent into the newsroom depicting something like an overgrown octopus with a V-shaped mouth and large, creepy dark eyes. Many fled from the crash site of the cylinder when these strange beings first emerged. Reports have said that there are at least 2 Martians in the cylinder, possibly more. Authorities are trying to take control of the situation, and a team is being put together to try and communicate with the invaders. At the moment, they seem to be trapped in the pit created by their ship. They're clearly not a threat and are nothing to worry about. They move slugishly and can't possibly move to other places. They seem disoriented and stunned by their arrival to England. They clearly weren't expecting to find a species so superior to them on this planet. Now here's Nicole with...
Thank you, Julia. Even though the weather is currently clear, you can expect an extreme thunderstorm gathering in the next couple of days. Also, we will be experiencing a cold front next week, so make sure you have your warm jackets at the ready. Back to Magdalene.
Thank you, Julia and Nicole. Make sure to tune in for the 8 o'clock news with further information on the invasion. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Magdalene with your latest news. Destruction has broke out among the townspeople in London. Also, Chopham Road has been closed off due to the invasion, making travel difficult. Now here's Nicole with follow-up information at the center of disorder in a local London neighborhood.
Thank you, Magdalene. As we all just saw, the panic-stricken city dwellers are fleeing. The Martians seem to be inhabiting London and growing stronger. They also brought back a suspicious substance we refer to as redweed and a mysterious black smoke. The redweed is turning out to be harmless to humans, although it is spreading rapidly. The black smoke turns out to be deadly. Only the Martians can clear it out of one's way. Now we have a witness here who will be informing about her terrifying encounter with these extraterrestrials. Ma'am, can you please tell us what you saw?
I was walking in the store, unaware of the invasion, when suddenly, out of nowhere, this octopus-like creature comes at me sluggishly from out of nowhere. I've decided, on behalf of my family, to immigrate to France until this whole ordeal is over and done with.
Thank you for sharing your story. We are extremely pleased that you are alive and well. I wish you the best in luck in your escape to France. Back to Magdalene in the studio.
This is London News Today, with your frequent updates on everything happening in London. See you next time.
This just in. 2 of our alien enemies have been taken down by the brave ironclad ship called the Thunderchild. Nicole, is this amazing victory true?
Yes, Julia, it's true. 2 of the seemingly undefeatable Martians and their tripod machines have been sent down to the depths of this very bay. This victory, however, was marred by a startling amount of casualties. Here we have Miss Mallory Payne, a witness to this event. Miss, what exactly happened here?
I was fleeing from London like all the rest, right? And I come to this bay and try and escape on a ship. I get onto a steamboat and I get all comfortable. So in the distance I hear gunfire and I'm getting a bit scared. But then all of a sudden, these great big metal things, they must have been at least 2 times as big as my house, they come into view. That's the first time I ever saw a Martian. They started trying to attack us. This is where the boat was set.
How did you escape them?
Well, at this point, the Thunderchild came to our rescue. It came barreling right into the Martians, straight at them, full speed ahead. The Martians shot some black smoke at the head, but the Thunderchild was too close already, and it kept running at them. Then they tried to use a heat ray, and that was its mistake. The steam that appeared when the Martian shot the ray, and a flicker of it, fire in it, and it must have got at the Martian, because it reeled backwards and fell into the water, and the Thunderchild shot it as it fell.
Wow, so how did the other Martian go down?
The Thunderchild was seriously broken, and as it steamed towards the second Martian, it blew. That explosion knocked the invader off balance. But here's where it gets crazy. That immoral ironclad fiery wreckage kept moving forward and brought the Martian down to the depths of this here coast. It sent up quite a bit of steam when it fell, and by the time it cleared, the Thunderchild and the last Martian were gone.
Thank you, Mallory. A small defeat in this endless battle for survival occurred here today. We thank the crew of the Thunder Child, and we keep their loved ones in our thoughts. This is Nicole saying, stay safe.
Good morning, London. LNT has recently received an eyewitness video from a viewer. This viewer claims to have found this video and others filmed by the same person on his cell phone after he returned to his partially destroyed house. Here's the last video on the phone. Viewer discretion is advised.
I've decided to document these moments in case something happens to me. I've just killed the curate. I had to. He was drawing the Martians in. A cylinder, the fifth one I think, fell on the house I'm in. We were trapped, going crazy, for the past 6 days. He started shouting, saying it was Judgment Day and that he'd put it off too long. I hit him with a meat cleaver on the back of the head and... What was that? I think it's a Martian. Oh my lord, it's taking the curate away. I'm going to get a better look. It may be graphic. I've moved in to get a better look. It seems as though the Martian is draining the curate's blood. I'm gonna cover myself. I think it hurt me. It seems to have gone. I'm gonna stay here for a few hours until I can be sure. This will be my final video. The camera is running out of battery. Please, if you're watching this and the invasion is over, find my husband. His name is...
From this video and others by the same woman, experts have gained much information about the Martians. This information is being used to try and help defeat the Martians, and hopefully this new information will help bring an end to the invasion still going strong. This is Magdalene saying be safe, be careful, and thanks for watching.
Breaking news. In a sudden and surprising turn of events, the Martian invaders seem to be dead. We're going to jump over to Magdalene, our reporter in the field, who will be giving us additional information on this serendipitous change. Magdalene.
Thanks, Nicole. I'm here just outside of London, where the Martians have met their fate. At the moment, some of the Martians are still alive, and authorities are saying to stay back until the last ones have perished. That is the sound of the death cry of the Martians. Here with me, I have Dr. Marcia C. Gardner, a professor at Stanford University and an expert in the field of bacteria and disease. Dr. Gardner, what do you think brought down the Martians?
Well, Magdalene, it seems as though the Martians have had no previous experience with germs and bacteria. They didn't bury their dead or account for the organisms that live in humans and all around the world. Their immune systems must have been unprepared for the diseases that abound here on Earth.
Do you have any idea what sort of disease got to them in the end?
We're still not exactly sure what killed them, so that, in addition to the possible threat of near-dead Martians attacking any who come close to them, is the reason that we can't go too close to them at the moment.
And you're sure the Martians are all dying or are already dead?
Yes. Experts have examined their body wearing protective gear and have found that their systems are failing.
Well, there you have it, folks. The terrifying invasion is over.